Hello, fellow history buffs and taphophiles, or should I say, good morning. Today we are in my poorly lit garage, but for a good reason. I am packing the car, getting myself ready for a couple days in Buffalo, New York, specifically to go to the Mount Calvary Cemetery group, their grouping of cemeteries, to do some special work for some veteran headstones that I just am so excited to tell you about. I was reached out to by the Mount Calvary Cemetery Group, which is a group that owns a handful of cemeteries around the Buffalo, Cheektowaga, New York area. They will be having the moving wall and the Gold Stars tribute wall come to Pinewood Cemetery, and these walls are veteran memorial walls. So I will actually be cleaning some headstones of some of the veterans that are listed on these walls that are buried within some of the cemeteries that Mount Calvary runs. So I'm gonna show a little bit of what I will bring with me for this weekend when I'm going somewhere where I will not be close to home. I tend to possibly overpack a little bit, but I always find that when I don't bring it, I need it. This is my backpack full of tech. It also has some water and snacks in it, mostly for the drive. Of course, I have a bag of my clothes since I will be staying overnight. Anything else, what you just bring on a trip. And of course, I have all of my equipment. So both my sprayers all the way filled, an extra container for water that has water in it right now, extra cleaner, extra brushes and scrapers and anything just so I can skip a trip to a hardware store. So I don't have that much left to get ready. If you are interested mostly in the cemetery portion of this video, you can skip to this part. I'm feeling good. I even bought a car magnet. It's really small. Actually, I kind of thought it was going to be bigger, but it ended up being a little tiny. It's okay. I don't need it to be anything crazy. And I just feel kind of official after all this time being branded in a way, having my name written on something, and it has a little QR code that, if somebody is walking by, they can scan it and it takes them to my Instagram, which I would say is one of the easier hubs to get to any other platform of their choosing. I'm feeling official. I even bought a little sign that I can put next to one of the headstones if they want. I even bought business cards. I feel very official. I've been posting videos since 2022. I've been doing this work prior, but I got online and started sharing in 2022, and I have not done really official branding until now. I've thought about merch. I've worked on merch. It's just never come to fruition. Actually, the magnet that I bought for my car and the business cards are using the design, the logo, the little slogan, if you will, that I had worked on probably in 2023, maybe early 2024. And so I'm finally using it. Maybe merch will come. I don't know. I don't see myself as an influencer or content creator. I really do view a Grave Attraction as a business. So it does make sense to have some sort of branding or something in line, especially if I start to want to expand and do more things like this and work with cemeteries and heritage foundations and just volunteer my time that way. So I don't know. I feel official and I'm excited for this weekend. So yeah, thanks for coming along. I'm excited to have you with me. As you can see, I have my two sprayers in the back, and one of them might tip over on this hour-and-a-half-ish drive that I have, but hopefully they will stay in place. So yeah, I'm going right to the cemetery. I'll be meeting with the two individuals that I'll be spending most of my time with, taking a little tour, getting myself familiar, finding out where the headstones are that I'll be cleaning, and just quick dinner tonight, back to the hotel, and then tomorrow it is starting bright and early. I will get to cleaning, so now I gotta hop in for a good car drive. sprayers tipped over almost immediately. Of course, they always do. I gotta find a better way to secure them. And also, of course, while I was driving, I was thinking of things that I did forget. So, you know, as many lists as I can make, I'm always gonna forget at least something. I tend to possibly overpack a little bit, but I always find that when I don't bring it, I need it. Okay, so I just got done meeting the president, CEO, and the executive director of the foundation, and they gave me awesome little maps for each of the headstones that I'll be cleaning tomorrow, the veteran stones, and where they're located. But I will be spending most of my time in Buffalo Cemetery and Mount Calvary Cemetery, of the 5 that they own and manage. I will not be doing any cleans in this cemetery. Like I said, I'll be in Buffalo and Mount Calvary for the stones that we chose for me to clean. But there's great history, great stories in this cemetery. So I'm going to spend some time here today while I have some time before dinner tonight, and just trying to get some good videos for you all on just interesting people in history. As I'm looking for one particular stone in this section that does not have GPS coordinates on Find a Grave, which is totally fine, you quickly learn how big even a small section is, and how stones start to look the same. So I could be here for a while. You know, for someone who looks at maps a lot, because I need to find my way around cemeteries, especially cemeteries with acreage, I'm bad at directions. This is a reenactment of what I look like all the time. And scene, you're welcome. Made it to the hotel and spent a good hour and some change just walking around, getting used to the cemeteries, mapping out where I need to be. And so the next time you see me will be tomorrow morning when I get ready to clean. See you then. Quick, guess where I am? Wrong. I'm not even in the room. It's day 2, which is cleaning day, and probably the really only reason you clicked on this video. So enough talk, let's go. We got quite a day ahead of us. I am at the first of the 2 cemeteries. This first cemetery has 3 headstones in it. I will be starting right away. I put pants on, I double layered. It is 55 degrees this morning. It's way colder than I thought it was going to be to start, but that is okay. I'm ready, and I will work up a sweat in no time. All right, so a second for you, about an hour and a half, hour 45 for me. I got a good bulk of the cleans done, but I have 3 left. I wanted to show you a little behind the scenes of a clean, what it takes, my process, and we'll be doing that today on Thomas Marchese's stone. He is a veteran from the Vietnam War that is listed on the moving wall, so I'm very honored to be, cleaning his stone today, but also just to be showing you the process a little bit. So let's dive into it. All right, so Thomas has a very traditional flat stone. You'll see this a lot with veteran stones. Due to age, we have seen that this has sunk a little bit, even tilted just a tad. That's very normal, especially for the age of the stone. Before I even spray the stone, I really want to try to clean up some of this and open up as much of this stone as possible. So really the process of a clean is the same every time you go. Excavation work, if that's not needed, then you hop right into spraying the stone. I would spray it with lots of solution, let that solution sit for a couple minutes, soak into the stone before you go in and clean out the engravings. So I use bamboo skewers. These are something you can find at dollar store or any big box store in the grilling section. They work great to get into deep engravings that you commonly see on stones. After that step, I like to go in and scrape off the stone. Scraping sounds like this harsh and harmful process, but if you're using a plastic scraper, a plastic putty knife like I do, it is completely safe for the stone to do, and I only do this when necessary. After scraping,
you head right into brushing. Probably the most satisfying portion for a lot of people is scrubbing that stone. Again, we use plastic-based tools, so a plastic bristle brush or even a horsehair brush, something very soft and gentle. No metal should ever be used on the face of a stone. Now, in some of my videos, it might look and sound like I'm scrubbing very hard, but it really is a gentle process, and you don't need to work that hard because the cleaning solution does a lot of the work for you. So a simple brush is really just meant to get that surface layer grime off. After that, I like to rinse off the stone with just water. This will help me assess if it needs a second round of cleaning. In this case, since it was a flat stone, where's the water to run out? So I ended up creating release points for the water using the pruning scissors and finding the edge of the stone and working some of the earth out from around it. And this created those release points for that water to soak into a little bit faster than just letting it naturally saturate into the ground. And then I like to spray the stone one last time with more solution and walk away. This gives another chance for cleaning solution to really get in there and clean the stone from the inside out. And I just think it helps with long-lasting good results.
So I kind of opened up just a little bit down there, not too much. This type of staining, this is a great example of how the solution will work over time. It's not something you can really scrape off. This is something you have to let the solution do its work. So I'm glad I went in with the second douse. You'll see a little bit over there as well. Thank you so much for spending time with me today, and thank you to the Mount Calvary Cemetery Group for trusting me and honoring these veterans through cleaning their headstones. If you are in driving distance of Cheektowaga, New York, definitely stop by one of their 5 cemeteries and just connect with history in a different way. I'll see you in the next one.